Guys, guys, come on, I'm trying to start my show. Guys, no, come on, stop! Alright, that's it. I'm starting the show.
Damn it.
Ugh. This show is not for kids. This show is about chaos and talking over coffee. So let's get going. Call me the DarkTranny. All right, and we are back, and I think everything's set. All right, good morning. And in the chat today, I don't know who's actually like in the chat. So I know Atomic Blonde's in the chat, and I know Super Trucker is in the chat. And yesterday, I missed Ben Band. Ben Band said good morning, and I completely missed it. So Ben Band, if you're watching this now, or if you watch the replay, good morning from yesterday. I'm sorry. I believe I was speaking to Youngberg this morning about how to set up my chat windows differently so I can actually like watch people as they're chatting while also over here, doing the things that one does. So I'd like to start out today by pointing out the revamp to the show. If you'll notice, we've got Joe Biden. He's about to go to the stairs. But before he does, with his leaky bottom surgery, we've got Kamala Harris there getting a little taste of, stuff. Meanwhile, over to the right, we have Trump. And, he's like, doing his thing that he does because, he's our guy, the boss. Morning cough. Here we go. Don't smoke. Anyway, so we're talking about sound and we're talking about the pre-show show that I'm doing now. Is the unrecorded version that I decided to start doing as a kind of like, easing into the morning kind of thing. It's like some people are like driving to whatever destinations that they have. And then there are the pond friends and the friendly froggers. I think I'm going to do the pre-show show though in the DarkTranny Jitsi and not the friendly froggers Jitsi, because in the friendly froggers Jitsi, I need to let everyone know that I'm streaming. And if they're coming to the DarkTranny Jitsi, then it would just be assumed that you're being streamed. And then when the show goes live, you're being recorded at that point. So let's see. Oh, this is so convenient. Now I can just like look at the chat. It's a fun to chat. Yeah, it's fun to chat beforehand. Now this one is like scrolling up on me. So let me see. All right, so we're talking about soundproofing, and Super Trucker suggested Rockwool. I don't know what MFD is. What's MFD? Ice and water guard for roofs also. Ice and water guards? I'll have to look that up. Ice and water. I live in Minnesota. I should know what ice and water guards are. All right, and there we have Pitbull doorbell. Good morning. Let's see what's going on. 93 here yesterday, 53 last night. Isn't that crazy? I have to bring the plants in. It's like some of the plants are perennials, and I have to bring them in. My poinsettia is gorgeous. It's going to be so ready for Christmas. Let's see. All right, so the chats look like they're doing okay. So, Jordan Lee Peterson. Okay. I would like to be on your show. So if anyone knows how to get in contact with Jordan Lee Peterson, I sent him a little note yesterday letting him know I respect him and what he does. And I was wondering if he wanted to speak to a tranny who is trying to detransition. Okay? I don't think Jordan Lee Peterson would have me on his show. And at the same time, he has a large audience. And I don't think, and the only reason why I don't think that the word isn't getting out enough is partly because of what I hear from you, is that the story needs to be told. I see a lot of videos of young transitioning people who are saying that detrans isn't a thing. That's not true. I was speaking to my, yesterday, I was supposed to have an appointment with the VA. I got a call from my therapist, a brand new therapist, never met this doctor. And she told me that the VA was having a nationwide system outage. That's kind of up, just kind of like, oh, really? What happened? She didn't know. So I talked to her anyway because I have it now scheduled for next Tuesday, a video call, which I'll be documenting, but not streaming. Anyway, I asked her, have you ever dealt with a detransition before? No. But she's dealt with a lot of transgender people at the VA, but no one who's ever detransitioned. So I'm going to be her first. Great. She couldn't really answer a question when I asked her, with the supply chain issues and shortages and breakdowns, what would happen if I wasn't receiving the estradiol, the estrogen, and the other hormonal treatments which I receive? Would I die? She couldn't answer that. I discovered that I could maybe process soybeans and yams. So those people who say soybeans don't contain enough estrogen to cause any kind of problems with men who want to stay men, let me tell you something. Estradiol is derived from soybeans and yams. So I don't know how many soybeans you have to eat to grow a pair of tits, but yeah, it's in there. So another question I had for her, let me see, what was the other one? Okay, so I asked her if I'm going to die. She said something led along the lines, I forget exactly what was going on, but she said that she would refer to the gender experts at the VA. And she wanted to refer me to them. And I said, I have apprehensions about that. Why? Because they're the same experts who put me in this situation. So do I really want to go back to the people who gender affirmed me to this point? Anyway, enough on the gender thing. I think that was all, and then I'll have more news after my appointment next week. So, let's see. Looks like some chats are coming in. MDF, sorry. Add medium density fiber. Oh, I know what medium density fiberboard is. And you can make that decorative, so it won't look bad, and it'll do the job. That's cool. Okay, got that thing where I miss words and reverse letters. Oh, dyslexia? Hey, you're not alone. You're not alone. Feisty! Yeah, an outage at the VA. Interesting tea. And by the way, happy Friday morning, everyone. It's so nice to be at the end of the week. Let's see. That's a very sexy little meme you got there. Hey, Feisty. All right, let's see. Oh, I heard. I'll let you disclose your relationship status. I'm not going to say that, but I think the meme says it all, and I'm very happy for you both. All right. So, yes, and there's Youngberg. Hey. Let's see. And Feisty is awake. And Trucker and Atomic Blonde. Okay, and let's see. You're her first. Yeah, I'm her first. I'm going to be her first detransitioner, so let's see how this goes. I don't know. I haven't even met this woman. This doctor, I haven't even met her. And I don't think that she appreciates my twisted sense of humor very much. And it's like, well, I don't appreciate being transitioned and misdiagnosed. So, I guess we're both in the same boat, baby. So whatever. Anyway, soy is that powerful? I don't know, Trucker. It's like, I think that they use like an extract or some sort of concentrate, but the estradiol I take is made of soybeans and or yams of some variety. And that's what they make the estradiol out of. So, let's go on over to this thing. By the way, I'm using 2 mice and 2 keyboards. But this works. And again, I appreciate Youngberg for pointing out how to do this. And welcome back, Grayman. And the mods are here. Yes! Let's go. So, where should we start today? Let me see. Let's start with this. I'm going to turn the mic off, and here we go.
Here's to you, Jared Polis.
Here's to you, Jared Polis.
In just a few short years, you turned Colorado into a hot mess. Thanks to you, we are now #1 in the country in auto theft.
Has anyone seen my car?
Drug overdoses are now as common in our state as bighorn sheep. If your goal was more violent crime and homelessness, job well done, Jared Polis.
There's poop on the sidewalk.
You raise taxes by calling them fees, and then you say you're going to cut taxes. Well played, Governor. We almost fell for it.
That's a dirty trick.
So here's to you, Jared Polis. No one is better at creating problems and then saying, I'm just the person to fix them.
Here's to you, Jared Polis.
Now, wasn't that special? I love his hair. It reminds me of James Brown in a way. You know, who wore it better? The man in the video, James Brown, the original, or Maxine? We know that Maxine did not wear. Ugh. What does Axe Truth call that old shake and bake wig that she's got on, please? Anyway. Oh, did the audio come through on that? Is the video coming through okay on this? I increased the bit rate a bit. From 1776, I love 1776. However, I noticed that my save files were a little grainy, and I wanted to improve the quality, so I increased the bit rate a bit, but I'm hoping that's coming through on your side. So let's see. Yeah, yams are the best, and I will find out which yams are used to make the estradiol, because not all yams are the same. Some yams, I believe it's an African yam, are... they produce a testosterone ester, which increases masculinity, along with a compound called DHEA. That's, I don't remember, I think it's part of like the muscle oxidative process. It like breaks down and helps increase the speed at which a man, I guess it would work in a woman too. It's like growth hormone, more or less. It helps you put on lean body tissue, but I'll try to figure out like which yams those are. Okay, and I love the flavor. I don't care which yam it is. Oh, baked roasted butter, brown sugar. Real butter, not that crazy ass shit. Not that margarine or anything like that. Although some people like margarine, don't get me wrong. You know, don't hate on me. 5 by 5. Thank you, Feisty. All right. Look at that arm. Look at this. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. This is a woman's arm who wanted to transition to, you know, the male simulacra, like what have you. Why would you go and have your flesh ripped off your arm? Her muscles have been farmed to create a fake phallus that doesn't function well, of course, because, you know, how would it? They will try to make her a fake urethra. She'll probably be incontinent. She will certainly never function like a man, and her muscles won't grow back. Ghoul medicine. Oh, second morning cough. When winter comes in, I'm quitting smoking, because there's no way in hell I'm going out on the deck in the dead of winter. But why? Why would a person go and like remove their muscles? I've heard many horror stories of women who are trying to transition into the male form, and they end up doing this. It's like, I think I would stop. But then again, when I was like transitioning from to a feminine, you know, this, I wasn't told everything that was going to happen either. So I guess on the female to male side, they don't tell them everything that's going to be happening to them. But Salty Crocker was talking about alloderm. It's cadaver skin. Cadaver skin. Someone else's skin. I understand skin grafts. I do. I get that. I don't have a problem if the skin comes from yourself and they have to like regraft from like one area to another. I get hair transplants and stuff like I don't get them. But I understand, like, you know, taking hair from like another part of your body, even though it's probably ass hair, and putting it on your scalp. I get that. But taking a dead person's flesh? No, 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 no. Have we gone too far by now? I think yes. All right, so let's close that one out. Let's see what's going on over here. Steve Wells, a rancher, is apparently going to try to go up against Jared Pulse. I don't know who those people are, except for the one that we played earlier, but I don't know who the other person is. Who they get it from? I don't know. Could you imagine, Trucker? Could you imagine, like, let's say my parents are still alive, and my parents are based and conservative, and let's say that my father, who wasn't very pleased with this, but loves me, okay, didn't support any of this. I didn't need him to, even though the psychotherapist at the time said, you need to excise your parents and anyone who disagrees with you. You need to excise them out of your life. Hell no, I'm not going to excise my family. That's crazy. But let's say when my father dies, let's say he leaves his body to science. My dad would be so pissed if he found out that parts of him were used to like be rolled up into a fake vagina for a tranny. Oh, oh, what kind of desecration? I mean, when a person like leaves their body to science, they think maybe they'll be teaching a medical student like how to perform medicine. Okay? Who in their wildest imaginations on crack would ever think someday my body is going to be rolled up into a sleeve and then put in, should I go into it? Just, I think you guys are mature enough to, put this together yourselves. Oh, and then, see, I am zero depth. There's nothing going in, okay? There's only urine which comes out. I didn't want to be built. I didn't want to be rebuilt for penetration. If my dad knew that part of him was going to be used as a fuck toy in the future after he passes, I'm going to warn my parents. I'm going to be like, you need to be very specific if you're going to leave your body to science to not be turned into a sex toy after, because I think that's despicable. I think that's a form of desecration. I mean, where's the informed consent? I mean, granted, the soul has left the body, and the body is going to turn into whatever it turns into. But it's not going to go through its natural process if it's processed, sterilized, and then, anyway. Oh, Trucker, I'm glad you find this humorous because I'm having a trauma. All right, let's see. Oh, who they get it from? Yeah, well, yeah, Trucker, you took me down that rabbit hole. Thanks a lot on a Friday. But okay, say Gray Man says, Heidi Ganani won the primary. She is closest. MAGA. Oh, that's MAGA. Her running mates. Oh, Danny Moore's, which is part of the Trump. Really? We will see how hard they cheat to keep the poll smoker in. Wow. Ass hair, keck. Maybe they can fix my head with my ass. And apparently they can. I mean, does your head like really need fixing though? I was telling people yesterday. It came up in conversation. One of the things that I find attractive about men is if they're balding, it typically means that they have too much testosterone in their body, and that creates a substance called DHT, which causes a stunting of the hair follicle. So balding men or bald men tend to be more virile, all right? Strong men. I'm going to leave it at that. All right, here we go, and let's see. And then Atomic is talking to Gray. Okay, and that is part of the rancher thing. I'm not quite sure what that story is about, but here, let's go over here now, and let's look at this video. Mic off.
because they're human beings, just like you, just like your spouses, and just like your kids. And they don't deserve to be treated as they're being treated. And each one of us, I know this is a story, but if you could make it more personal and pretend that it's your child, and they need care, and they need our help. And so I'm asking you to use your power as the press to help them. Because we'll do everything we can, and you can believe this island community will do everything they can.
What are the most difficult challenges right now?
The difficult challenges are we have, at some point in time, they have to move from here to somewhere else, right? We don't have the services to take care of 50 immigrants, and we certainly don't have housing. We're in a housing crisis as we are on this island, and so we can't house everyone here that lives here and works here. We don't have housing for 50 more people.
Wait a minute.
But if you could make it more personal and pretend that it's your child, and they need care, and they need our help. At some point in time, they have to move from here to somewhere else, right? We don't have the services to take care of 50 immigrants.
You said they'd be left in the city under my supervision.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
¿Dónde los están llevando? ¿Dónde los están llevando?
Well, fortunately, I had my fingers crossed the whole time.
Okay, how do you stop this? Cancel. Okay, so that was from Savadi? I don't know how to say that. Savadi? Anyway, there. I'm giving credit to the creator. Oh, shit. I forgot to give credit to the other creators. Damn it. Guys, remind me when I play videos to, give credit to the creators. That's so... Oh my gosh, that's, so rude not to do that, I think. But, yes, that was made by Savadi. I have 2 takeaways. Well, and a little preface. Often, I don't watch these videos, and I suspect that you guys have already seen them, but I'm not, that connected to social media. So for me, when people send me links, I wait until we're, doing what we're doing together before I see something. I had never seen this video before. Number 1, treat them like your child. Girl! Well, no. Let me back up. Number 1, shame on you. Shame on you. So much shame on you. And then number 2, if that's how you treat your children, pray for her kids. I don't think she has kids. Well, maybe she has kids. And number 3, this hair is on purpose. This wild-ass crazy look is on purpose. What the fuck was her excuse? That was terrible. You're in Martha's motherfucking vineyard. I know you have something better than... I don't know whatever... Bitch, bitch, bitch. Okay, so that will be closed now. So let's talk about it. All right, let's go over here and see what's going on over there in the chats. I love this. Youngberg, I am so happy that you told me how to do this. All right. Then you guys are talking about your location. We won't disclose all that. Think about the people that donate their body to the museum and they're in that display showing them stripped of their skin. You know, the what is it called? Plastination of corpses. Those people make a they agree to this. It's like they know exactly what's going to happen to their bodies. So their body, their choice in the post-mortem world. They understand that. But who's telling people that they're going to be made into sex toys after they die? I want to know. So maybe that'll be a discussion. But oh God, I'm just oh God, and then they do cunnilingus. Oh my God, it's like you're licking a dead person. Oh my God, could you imagine if you were a hetero male? Could you imagine if you were a hetero male and you think you're with a chick and you go on down and you're having your little oral, you're you're munching the box and so, and it's a fucking dead person. in there. Ah. Ugh. Ooh. Oh. Mm. That's why I had that nightmare last night. Did I already tell you guys about the nightmare? Did I already cover that? I had a dream. I was dreaming about Salty Cracker, and I was dreaming about zombie pussy. Okay? It was trying to bust through my chamber door. Okay? At the same time, my husband is having some sort of dream himself where I guess he's like kicking someone's ass and he goes into like the martial arts like in the middle of his sleep. And I weigh a little bit more than my husband, you know, because I'm a hippo. And so he launches off my hip and goes flying off the bed, lands on the floor, wakes up the pups. The pups start barking. That was like at 1:30 in the morning. I tried to get back to sleep. Did I already tell you guys this? I told the pre-show this. I could not get back to sleep, so I just started trying to put together this show for, fun Friday. And I was up since 1:30 this morning. Ugh. I feel a little crispy, but I hope I'm pulling it off. Anyway, that's the story of what happened in the last, 7 hours of my life. Ugh. Anyway, let's see. Wrong mouse. Think about the people. Yeah, I'm not thinking. You know what, Atomic? We're just going to scroll until I don't see your comment anymore because I don't want to think about that. You saw my reaction. Trauma. Okay, so no room at the end. But it's Martha's Vineyard. And they're not, they're white. It's their obligation to take care of non-whites, especially the people. I mean, is it true that Martha's Vineyard was designated a sanctuary location? Shame, shame, shame. Especially for that hair. Ugh. Anyway, kicked the fuck off the. That's what TF means, right? It means the fuck. Okay. Kick the fuck off the island. Yeah. Yeah. And it wasn't, it's like, is it a reality show? I mean, are these people, they're unwilling participants in this whole thing. If these people are really refugees or immigrants or like what have you, they were given an invitation. Come on, come to the United States. You know, it's like there's you'll find a better life here. Well, first impressions are a bitch. And when I lived in Minneapolis, I saw homeless people around. And I said to my husband, because he is progressive, I said, we have extra rooms in the house. I want to go on downtown. I want to, talk to some homeless people, and I want to offer them. It's like, especially if they have kids or something like that, it's like, get them off the street. Because they would come around the neighborhood. We had a nice neighborhood. I get a knock at the door every once in a while. Excuse me, do you have any money? That kind of thing. He would never let me do it. I own the house, but he wasn't on the mortgage at that time. He's on the mortgage now. But it was my house legally. But he didn't want other people, some people. I still love them. All right, kicked off the island. Then we have a big ass, what the hell is this? Now, are Obama's am I supposed to play it? Okay, maybe is that just for am I supposed to play the Obama thing? It helps if you want me to play something, start before you put in the video URL, say, hey Tranny, could you play this? And then if I see that tag, then I'll know to play it. Otherwise, I don't know how long these things are. All right. Pastor Chatelet. What happened here? Why is your box... Thank you, Pastor Chatelet. Look at Pastor Chatelet. I love that meme. That animated GIF is so much fun. Oh, And there goes Atomic Blonde again, removing comments. Okay, so let's see. 10-4 on that. Okay, that must have been a response to something that I didn't see. I was curious about the polls. Dude, since RT showed that video, I obviously don't know how bad it gotten there. Looks like California #2. Oh, you must have been referring to the video I showed earlier. That shit's all over the place. Oh, you should see Minneapolis. Oh, it's just, ugh. It looks like a war zone. It's just awful. Let's see. Oh, why is this chat moving all over the place now? Okay, so there. Salty other Southern Division. Welcome. Okay, let's see. Obama kicked them off the... Obama did that? They live on Martha's Vineyard, don't they? Oh, my Lord. Could you imagine orchestrating that? Pastor Shadley. Is that Honkler? That's Honkler, right? Am I getting to know my memes? I believe that dancing frog with the clown makeup, that's Honkler. Yep, he's in San Fran, bureaucrat, destroy my beautiful state. Zombie pussy, that's... Oh, God, here we go again. I'm going to puke. Okay, your on-screen comments aren't scrolling upward. Oh, hey. Oh, my gosh, my battery's running low. The power's not on. Now the power's on. And these things, I just updated OBS today. And Youngberg taught me how to use another monitor to do my things. I don't know how any of this works. I'm retarded. You guys know what the Supreme Court said. Come on. So I'm working the chat off another screen. All right. So let's continue on down here. I hope I'm doing this right. Is this normal? Am I doing this right when I'm engaging with the chat like this, or is this a waste of time? Okay, so they aren't scrolling up. Pastor, you're so meanses. I used to be a bunch of local blacks and poor people, and now they were brought up. Really? There used to be on Martha's Vineyard? I just saw his mom, blue hair. Oh my. Okay, that's a conversation between you guys. This show's worth. Maine! Oh, you said versed. It is full of sausages. It is a sausage fest up in here. Very versed. At least it's not zombie pussy. Anyway. Now it's only for the rich and no poor people. Oh, and then the memes. Wow, you guys, with the memes, wow. Okay, so... Cute. Okay, and... Yes, you so meanses. Okay, so the next story coming up here. I think I got everything in the chat. If I missed anything, I'll be reviewing the video, but now I found out that my chat's not scrolling in the thing that's being captured, so when I go to review, it's not going to be there. Well, okay, whatever. Here we go with this piece of shit right here. I'm going to expand, and then I'm going to kill the mic, and here we go.
We created the greatest economy in the history of our country.
Well, first of all, let's put this in perspective.
The unemployment numbers for African Americans, for Asian Americans, for Hispanic Americans, virtually every number was the best.
Inflation rate month to month was just an inch. Hardly
we had the best stock market price ever.
I got that. But guess what we are? We're in a position where for the last several months it hasn't spiked.
You know what? She deleted 33,000 emails.
How that could possibly happen. How anyone could be that irresponsible. And I thought, what data was in there that may compromise sources and methods? By that I mean names of people who helped, or et cetera. And it's just totally irresponsible.
I think it's disgraceful what she's done.
I mean, honest to God, that's all I think.
The biggest scandal was when they spied on my campaign.
I haven't, look.
They spied on my campaign, they got caught.
Don't.
And then they went much further than that, and they got caught.
Yes.
It was our Justice Department.
Yes.
It was Obama and Biden.
It's wrong.
It's wrong.
It's wrong. So wrong.
I think what happened was disgraceful. Should never have happened.
Think about that.
Should never have happened.
Think of how that has changed everything.
What kind of ice cream? What flavor ice cream do you have?
You think I would tell you if I knew exactly what it would be? Of course I'm not going to tell you.
You just come in here with that negative attitude.
And it's much too early to make that kind of decision.
And when I finish, this country will be in a position like it hasn't been maybe ever.
I'm more optimistic than I've been in a long time.
Fabulous. Okay, so he's optimistic. That's just fucking great. That's just absolutely positively here. Let me go and so if I leave a little piece of this exposed, let me see. If I go like this, and then I go like this, and let's say I leave that little piece exposed right there and then re-expand this. Can I grab that? No. Why can't I resize the window? Pastor Chatelet. Oh, pray for me. I'll figure it out over the weekend. Okay, now I'm just gonna say it so you can get the full breath of my tone here. Honey, I got judo fucking chopped awake this morning at 1:30 in the morning and I haven't been back to sleep yet. So yes, this weekend I will figure this out. I will, I'll definitely confer with the friends in the pond and stuff because we've got a lot of people with a lot of skills in this community and they are awesome. All right, so let's do a time check here. It looks like it's 36, 24 minutes to the hour. We do have 451 actual coming up next. 9 to 3 Central Time. Big Dick Energy Brigade. Yes. All right. Oh my godses. Okay. I don't know what LMK, is that IMK or LMK? Oh, let me know. You guys, with this lingo, I speak English over here. So, wake up here. I'm working on it. I am working on it. Look at this. Look at this. Did you guys see this shit? CNN. Fetuses smile for carrots, but grimace over kale. Study suggests, by the way, is anyone in the Jitsi? No one's in the Jitsi. But you know what? That's fine too. If anyone wants to come in the Jitsi on the DarkTranny, it's pinned in the comments along with Rougarous and MBB's guide. I'm going to leave that permanently there, the 2 links. So I believe that you have to scroll down just a little bit on the pinned comments in order to come into the Jitsi chat. All right, but look at this. Fetuses smile for carrots, but grimace over kale. Okay. All right, so now CNN wants to come out and say that fetus can have reaction. That means that this is not just a clump of cells. Did the Matrix break just momentarily for some sanity to come through? Now, who the fuck goes and waves a carrot in front of a fetus? That's what sick mother, was it Fauci? It's like, I'm not done burning the faces off beagles with flies or whatever and cutting their vocal cords so I can't listen to them scream. So I'm going to go and tease fetus with kale and carrot. I just imagine. Who fucking does this? How did they get the carrot in there? How did they get the kale in there? Oh my God, the questions I have. How the fuck do you get a fetus to smile at a carrot? I don't even want to imagine how they found this out. Because, I mean, we're dealing with monsters, okay? To some degree. But, silver lining, CNN reported that a fetus will react to certain stimuli. It means that they have brain activity. It means that they have nerves. Because nerves move muscles. And a smile is created by, let's see how many muscles does it take to smile. So we'll just type that in. How many muscles does it take to smile? How many muscles does it take to smile? And there's a child. There's a baby. Both have smiles on their faces. But whose grin takes more effort? I don't fucking care which one takes more effort. 43 muscles to frown. That's the grimace. That's the kale. And 17 to smile. Okay. I'm letting a reality wash over me right now. The fucking argument of oh, it's just a clump of cells. It's not a life till it's born. I feel pissed off. I don't ever want to hear any more of this bullshit of that's not a child. If CNN is going to come out and say that a child smiles at a fetus, I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I have no time for the bullshit. It's like, congratulations, CNN. I don't know what the fuck you were doing or thinking. Maybe it's the new CEO at CNN. Maybe they're changing and they're actually getting some sanity back. That story. But I still want to know how the fuck they got a carrot up there. I mean, what the fuck? They took a carrot capsule. Don't tell me they put one of those fucking, those capsules, like those toys that you like drop into water and then it expands into like, I don't know, a dinosaur or something. Don't tell me they took like an expandable carrot. Okay, so maybe I should just look at this. From this, 35 women were put on an experimental group that consumed an organic kale capsule. 35 were put into a... Well, I guess I should read the article. Okay, they didn't actually show the... Okay, I'm sorry. I wasted so much time with, drama that didn't need to happen. I'm a sick individual, says the Supreme Court. All right, so the carrot extract made them smile. The kale extract made them grimace. Well, still... The fetus had reactions, so I think we've established now that it's not just a clump of cells. Ugh. Let's see what's going on in the chat. All right, so this chat scrolled, and then there's so much going on over here. That's the wake up, and then I get smacked. Yeah, the judo chop. Pastor, how are you so quick so early in the morning? You're so on point. All right. Yes, the Judy chop. Don't mess with the ninjas and the fetus. I know. It's a baby. I'm just going from what CNN was talking about. Did I run out of stuff to talk about here? Ugh, do I have to talk about tranny stuff again? Ugh. It's about what happens if you stop taking, for male to female, if you don't have any other way to produce hormones in your body. And for me, all I have is my adrenal gland. It'll produce a little bit of testosterone, but nowhere near enough to keep me functional. Apparently, when you stop taking estrogen completely, it just totally knocks your body into a nightmare situation. And it's more than just mood swings. It's like it really dysregulates. It really dysregulates your system and how your body processes everything from food to your metabolism to everything. So if there's a supply... Oh, that's what I was talking to my psychotherapist about, who told me that the VA system was down nationwide. I said, what if the... Oh, wait, I think I already mentioned that. Yeah, what if the supply chain falls and I'm not able to get the hormones? That's why I asked. That's what it was. Is the supply chain. What if I can't get the hormones suddenly? Her response was, well, maybe we should send you more hormones, like emergency hormones or something like that. I'm like, God, this is what, just as a matter of fact, it's like, oh, yeah, we kind of put you in a pickle here, but, very laissez-faire about the whole thing while I'm, in the kitchen, doing my routine of yeah, I'm a crazy bitch. Okay, whatever. Anyway. Anyone know German? What's this all about? What's this German legislature warns of September 24th? Everyone will remember exactly where he or she was. What is this all about? What are they planning to do on September 24th? As you will see below, a member of the German legislature is openly warning that September 24th will be a day when everyone will remember exactly where he or she was. Well, that would imply that it's not going to be a mass death. Well, it could be. Because people are like, where were you when 9/11 happened? What the fuck are they doing? Okay, is it real? Does anyone have receipts? Because apparently it's really hard to get receipts on whatever the fuck's happening over here. And I don't understand German. You know what? If somebody understands German, let me just drop this link in the chat. And maybe somebody can tell me what the fuck this dude's saying. All right, and where are we ending off here? Oh, it's a copy of that lady with the crazy hair. So we are at 8:45 and I have run out of content. And in about 5 minutes, that gay twinkle is going to happen. So let's go back to the chat. All right. Atomic Blonde found something funny. Was it my trauma? Cars are fueled up. Seeds are loaded. Gear is tilled up. Stash ready to evac. Bring it. Oh, you've got a bug out situation, don't you? Yeah. I've got like a whole bunch of frozen meat coming in for the chest freezer. Got bags of salt just in case the electricity were to go out. I can quickly salt all the meat. I've got a shed full of wood. I've got like wood which is aged over a year out there, plenty of it. I've got roots. I've got cattail flour. I've got cattail starch. I've got like dehydrated cattail. I forget what that thing is. That's at the very bottom. It's very bland tasting, but apparently it's supposed to be like nutrient dense. And the cattails, you know, they grow in the pond, and when you have a pond, you want to get the cattails out because otherwise they like take over. Oh. So, TRT, Lizzie Dove has a new meme bit. Well, let's watch it. See? I'm kind of competent. Let's see what this is all going on about. All right, let's embiggen this. Well, how do you embiggen this? Where's the embiggen button? Fuck it, I'm just gonna play it. Mic off.
Let me see your war face. Sir, you got a war face? Ah! That's a war face. Now let me see your war face. Ah! Bullshit, you didn't convince me. Let me see your real war face. Ah! You don't scare me. Work on it. Sir, yes, sir!
Digital soldier on deck, I lay it on the line. My music is fuel for a nod, so play him all the time. If you rock with Magna and Q, you know what's on my mind. I take the best of both worlds and let them intertwine. There's a war for your mind, so now it's time to get it on. If it was up to them, we'd all be dead and gone. That's why we stand up and fight, yeah, the coalition's strong. In the face of evil, point blank, here's where I belong. I'm like Paul Revere. How? Well, let me make it clear. We sounded the alarms and said the enemy is here. We both woke up, patriots, when danger was near. Switched the horror and revere to S. You got some fears, speaking truth to power. Put me face to face with Satan. I bring dark to light and show no intimidation. Original, red pill music, no imitation. You wanna join this army? Well, here's your invitation. Where we go on, yeah, you know we go wrong. United, not divided. You know we won't fall. I got my war face on, in it for the long haul. If you think we're giving up, then you made the wrong call. Where we go on, yeah, you know we go wrong. United, not divided. You know we won't fall. I got my war face on, in it for the long haul. If you think we're giving up, then we made the wrong call. Every night I dig my way deeper down the rabbit hole. I follow the trail of wherever the rabbit goes, a never-ending maze. It's kinda like a labyrinth, bro. Abracadabra, my rhymes are like a magic show. Realize how I said magic, not illusion. I differentiate the two so there's no confusion. Delusions of grandeur, Russian collusion. They're losing every battle all the way to the conclusion. Red pill music, take your rap to a place it never went. Lyricism, realness, every track is evidence. Singing the same game, prolific poetry is heaven sent. Shining light on the dark mask of malevolence. My digital soldiers, we're in this thing together. My brothers, my sisters, get ready for the weather. The storm's coming, yeah, and the snakes against seven. Got it tatted on my arm to let you know that it's forever. Where we go on, yeah, you know we go wrong. United, not divided. You know we won't fall. I got my war face on, in it for the long haul. If you think we're giving up, then you made the wrong call. Where we go on, yeah, you know we go wrong. United, not divided. You know we won't fall. I got my war face on, in it for the long haul. If you think we're giving up, then we made the wrong call.
Yeah, you know what? Soy-based men can't do that. Feminized men can't do that. What was represented in the video? Fuck toxic masculinity. fuck toxic masculinity in the Oh my god, the gay twinkle. Ugh. Where in the fuck did you go? Oh, hello. One moment, please. I have to shut this twinkle off. Good morning. Is anyone there? Hello?
I'm here. I'm just listening. Muting.
Why, hello, gray man.
Okay. Not interrupting your stream.
No, God, no. No. That's why there's no lock on the door, gray man. So anyone can come in. All right, the gay twinkle happened. Men should be men. This idea of gender swapping and gender fluidity and promoting that, oh, they're going to commit suicide if you don't let them cut their bodies up and sterilize themselves. Fucking A, man. Oh, they're going to commit suicide, but don't tell them that if they do this other thing, for the women, they're going to be missing parts of their arms and have like infections, which are probably going to present every 3 months, and they're going to be antibiotic dependent. Plus, let's see. So women have an adrenal gland. At least they can produce testosterone. Okay? Their bodies will only make a little bit of testosterone, but they probably won't get all fucked up. They might get a little moody, but they probably won't get the osteoporosis. They probably won't have the aging effects that a male to female has if they go off or estrogen. The osteoporosis will get worse very quickly. And from what I've been reading, and no amount of Botox is going to keep this up. That warranty it won't just expire, it will explode. And this is where they want to put people. This is where they want to put the kids. This is the kind of condition. It's like, stop the madness. Let's put the brakes on this shit. All right, so, wrong mouse. Now, why would somebody be posting an image of somebody? Oh, it's that. Oh, because it's the Mohap. Yes. Oh, of course. It's from Pastor Chatelet. All right, so that was the gay twinkle. That's letting me know I have 10 minutes left. And I don't know what this Shia LaBeouf. I'm only like mildly familiar with him, and I think Pastor tried to give like a class on Shia LaBeouf one night, and I was so confused. I had no idea what was going on. But I don't know, Atomic, about like the organ donations. I don't know. I've heard mixed reports on that, but I've not received a receipt which clarifies any of that. Rest in peace, headphone. What did I do? What did I do that would like hurt headphone users? Do I need to take a class from 45 on how to equalize volume? Did I do something? I'm sorry. I know, isn't that terrible? Oh my gosh, Mike has a bigger bulge than Fetterman's neck. I found out earlier that might be a goiter, and it's caused by eating raw kale. So if you're eating raw kale, be careful of your thyroid, because you might get a goiter. Okay, let's see. I don't know what SGFM. Is that enough? Oh, all these acronyms. So much language I don't know. Okay, keep you on the dole. Gray man, okay, and let's check the time. The twinkle is that is it what the twinkle is? I don't know how to shut it down. I tried like shutting it down. Okay. I have like 7 minutes left before 451 actual comes on. But let's check something out. Let's check something out before we end the stream and convert over to 451 actual. For his, let me check the show notes. What does he call it again? He calls it Fun Friend Friday, I believe. So when I said the fuck around find out Friday, but I was incorrect. I think it's called Fun Friend Friday with 45-1 actual, with the Big Dick Energy Brigade. Okay, so let's see. And again, Ben Band, I missed you yesterday. If you're around, I'm saying good morning to you today. All right, I think that's all I had to check inside the show notes. So, what the hell? Stop it. Technology. Ugh, so annoying. Anyway, Odysee. Let's see. Who's coming up tonight? Okay, so we've got 451, as I said. We've got Psycho Drilla coming up in 6 hours. And we've got DJ Brandrak coming up in 10 days. And again, if anyone came in here a little bit late, if you'll look at the pinned comment, you will find that the collaborative efforts of Rougarou and Bibi has created the Based Streamers TV Guide schedule. Right there for your use. Enjoy. Now, I guess what else is left? I think that's about it. Let's go on over to 45.1 Actual. Live in 4 minutes. Does anyone want to talk about anything for the last 4 minutes on a Friday? AB, I will get some intel and we'll have that discussion here with TRT. Not today though, busy morning for me. I will get with TRT and set up. Thank you, Gray Man. You are still there, aren't you? Did I get left hanging? Oh, awkward silences. Let me see.
I am sorry.
Oh, hello. Hello. Okay. So yes, we'll
Just
talk.
a zillion emails to flow through.
Understood. All right. We will talk about that. So, aside from that, I'm sure I'll see many of you in the pond over the weekend. I'm hoping that we have a game night or some sort of movie night, maybe, oh, I don't know, Team America World Police, maybe. Or I heard that someone has a Jackbox that we might be able to partake in. That would be so cool. Let's see. Come on, 45.1. I'm trying to close the show. You know what? It is, it's almost 9 o'clock, and like I said, I got judo chopped awake this morning. It's been an awesome week, and I am looking forward to continuing this. I think it was the 12th show. I love being part of the truther community, and working on it. Ivan has given me a mission which is going to require a burner phone apparently, but Ivan's got me on a mission to what would you call it? What's the polite word for it? Entice people? Yeah. Kind of like how I got enticed to come on over to X-Truth. But yeah, just set a little snare and get some people to come on over. So I'm going to be like working on that. My husband is not keen on this idea, but Ivan is a smart guy. So, what the fuck? You only live once. All right, let's see. Yes, movie night in the pond, that would be cool. All right. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for your support. He's starting now. So I'm going to run my outro, and I'll see you guys on Monday morning. God bless.
Still in there?
Yep, I'm still in here, but we're streaming right now.
Okay.
I'm
gonna drop out.
I think I can pick you up on the laptop. Is what I can do is I can go back into Friendly Froggers on the laptop, and I can talk to you in there.
Oh, it's all right. I'll just let you know I was gonna drop out.
Okay. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get with you. I'll do a thing on my local situations here.
Okay, cool.
I need some, concrete receipts for talking points, but so it'll take me a little bit to put together.
Okay, understood. I look forward to it.
Okay.
All right.
Would you knock it off?
Who the hell is that? Who? As we're so... Okay, that's it? Okay, bye.